Hi, for this video, we're going to learn how to determine x and y and solve them together. So that's what you call simultaneous equations, right? So we're going to learn how to solve. We're going to learn how to solve for x simultaneously. So solve for x and solve for y. So that's basically simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So we'll be given two separate equations and trying to solve them simultaneously. Okay, so for example, let's say you're given 2x plus y is equal to 3 and x plus y is equal to 1. So this is like your first equation and second equation. This will be given, right? So the best way to actually solve this will be, maybe you can take equation 1 or equation 2. It depends on you. Equation 2 looks easy, not complicated, doesn't have a lot of coefficients. So you're gonna just take equation 1. Oh, let's just take equation 2 because it looks easy. So let's say equation 2. So equation 2, x plus y is equal to 1, and we can just solve for y in that equation. So we're gonna have, so if solve for y in this equation, you're gonna take x, put the other side, so you're gonna have y is equal to 1 minus x. Okay, so you have the third equation now. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the third equation and substitute it back into the second equation. All right, so you're gonna have third equation substitute back into the first equation. So if you substitute back in the first equation, meaning that where there is y, you're gonna put this y here, and this y is 1 minus x. Okay, so where there's y, you're gonna put 1 minus x. So you're gonna have 2x plus 1 minus x is equal to 3. Okay, so where there's y, we put 1 minus x, and then we're gonna have 2x. Let's group the like terms here. 1 minus x is equal to 3. Take 1, put the other side, it's going to be 3 minus 1. Right, I know probably this might be disturbing to others because of the bracket. So what we can do is we can try and remove the bracket. How do we do that? So we have something like this. So you're gonna have 2x minus x, if you group the like term, plus 1 is equal to 3. That looks simpler, right? So 2x minus 1 is x, and then if you take 1 to put the other side, you're gonna have 3 minus 1, so your x will be 2. Cool, so you have your x now. So we have your x, and then you can now take your x, which is probably your fourth equation, and substitute it back into the third equation. You can also even substitute it back into the second equation, or you can also substitute it back into the first equation and solve for y. It's really up to you, but the third equation look easy because you already have y as a subject of the formula. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say y is equal to 1 minus x. So where there's x, you put 2, so 1 minus 2, so y is equal to minus 1. So you've solved for y and you've solved for x. So you've solved for x and y. So this is how you do it. Even if you're given any complicated simultaneous equation, this is how you would do it. And I feel like this is the simplest method of doing it. There are a couple of methods to actually do this. Others are more complicated, but this is like the easiest method to actually solve for simultaneous equations.